Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
It all boils down to each and every one of you. Your review, your comments, your opinions, your view of WWE first ever on ESPN Wrestle Palooza. Your thoughts, your comments, your views, everything below in the comment section. If you want more videos like this, click that subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, and remember to hype up this video today. Tonight we had Brock Lesnar squashing John Cena, leaving kids crying in the arena. AJ Lee came out, returned after more than a decade, but actually winning with CM Punk. Stephanie McMahon crowned the new WWE Women's World Champion in her Wrestle Palooza debut. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre battled for the undisputed WWE title, and the shock of the night, The Undertaker returned to the WWE to announce Stephanie McMahon as the first inductee into the next year's 2026 WWE Hall of Fame. And oh yeah, this was the first WWE PLE ever broadcasted on ESPN Live. WWE sitting side by side with the NFL, the NBA, and UFC. This is absolute history, but we are not done. Because again, guys, your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, whether it be a guy, a girl, whether you be high school, whether it be college, whether you be working, whether you not be working, whether you have the ability, the disability, married, single, high, bi, it doesn't matter what you are as long as you're here, because this is a momentous night. This is history making. This is off the chain. This is off the charts. Your review. What did you think about WWE Wrestle Palooza tonight? Was it hot? Was it cold? Was it frigid? Was it warm? 1 out of 10. What would you give it overall from top to bottom, from bottom to top? Viewers, fans, and subscribers, this is where we do it all right in front of you. The vision was laid out by the WWE, by Triple H, and by ESPN tonight. And with Stephanie McMahon being announced for the WWE Hall of Fame, who will be the second inductee and when will we find it out? And do you think Stephanie McMahon deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame by The Undertaker, the conscience? He came out tonight as the American Badass. Tonight did The Undertaker. Brock Lesnar defeats John Cena after multiple F5s. Cena tried some AAs and teased the STF, but Lesnar shrugged it off and mauled him. Cameras caught kids crying in the crowd. Heartbreaking stuff as the hero was dominated. Why can, this is my rant about this, guy. This is what I got to say to you. Why can guys like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, right? Why? What did Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins all have in common? Why? And what am I asking the question? They all can go to toe with Brock Lesnar, but John Cena, the face of the WWE for 10 plus years, always has to get squashed, dominated, decimated. He deserved a war, not a burial, and that is insulting his legacy, according to some. The end of Cena's in-ring era, but not the send-off that fans were hoping for. I'd give it a grade of a B- for emotion, but C for booking. We saw the Usos versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Again, I didn't see no reason or what sense it would have made for the Usos to win this one. So the right people won, the right tag team won in this contest, I have to say. The Bronsons get the victory. Good showcase, but too short. A B-. Io Sky battles Stephanie McMahon for the new WWE Women's Championship. Hard-hitting, unexpected finish. Fans stunned. McMahon winning is massive. Io Sky deserves better, but this made McMahon a star. Absolutely no doubt about it. What was the match of the night? Who was the superstar of the night? Who was the champion of the night? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. This was the shock of the night. WWE went in an all in on a debut name, and it worked. Fresh blood at the top of the division. Finally, I give this an A-. CM Punk and AJ Lee get the victory in the tag team match. Mixed match challenge. AJ Lee locked Becky in the Black Widow. Punk hitting the GTS on Rollins. Double finish, massive pop. Punk and Rollins' rivalry escalates while AJ Lee's redemption arc begins. Nobody expected AJ Lee to return or let alone wrestle, let alone get the victory tonight at WWE Wrestle Palooza in Indianapolis. This wasn't just about nostalgia, viewers, fans, and subscribers. AJ Lee came back to prove that she still belongs. A fairy tale return, and now WWE has AJ Lee versus Becky. Singles potential locked in. I give this a B-. Then the lights go out, the gong hits, The Undertaker returns, the fans go insane. Instead of a random camo, he grabs the mic. The Undertaker then announces that Stephanie McMahon will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame 2026. pure chills, pure adrenaline, pure shock. This was the last thing that I expected. Taker showing up to fight. Not to fight, but to honor Stephanie McMahon. That's powerful. WWE used Wrestle Palooza to build next year's biggest Hall of Fame story yet. Long-term hype for the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame. And then in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, it went down, it happened, it transpired right before our very eyes. Arcs, shocks, returns, champions, new champions, debuts. We've seen it all on WWE Wrestle Palooza tonight. Sometimes the biggest swerve is no swerve at all. Drew McIntyre, did he deserve this? Was he going to earn it at one point or another? Did it look like Drew McIntyre was going to hold on and win the coveted WWE title? Drew McIntyre has beaten such stars such as Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. Drew McIntyre has beat such stars as Seth Rollins. He has went toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns, but tonight Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre waged war in the main event, the closing thing. The last thing you will remember from WWE WrestlePalooza tonight was what you saw and what went down, the carnage, the bedlam between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes putting the WWE title on the line tonight. Now, this was and again, your review. Your review is the only view that matters. What was your view? Your view of WrestlePalooza. As you can see, the energy, the heart, the resilience is at an all-time high tonight for WWE WrestlePalooza. As we run down the results, the highlights, the motives. Now, this was a historic move because WrestleMania 2025 marked WWE's first ever PLE on ESPN. And what this means, what this all means is this, viewers. WWE presented like NFL, NBA, and UFC. Mainstream sports credibility gained. ESPN, Disney, Hulu bundle expands WWE's global reach. The fan reaction, WWE finally feels mainstream. Not a fan of ESPN garbage paywall, according to some negative fans online. And some fans even said that the stream crashed more than a few times. Oh, here we are paying $20 a month, $30 a month for ESPN or the Hulu package, and it keeps freezing, it keeps buffering, it keeps going black, the sound goes off, so there was stream interruptions all night long. Maybe that's why people are going to start watching this on VPN, I don't know. Either way, though, if you're able to get it back on, this is huge. WWE on ESPN is history, but if ESPN screws with accessibility, this could alienate fans. Now, the fan reactions to this, guys. It's time for WrestlePalooza. That backbreaker was wicked. Not a fan of this ESPN garbage. 5 matches isn't stacked versus this card is stacked. WrestlePalooza is a lame name versus this feels huge. Cena squashed, kids crying, an emotional controversy. AJ Lee returns and wins. Historic comeback. Stephanie McMahon crowned new women's champion. The Undertaker returns. AEW reveals why AEW might keep... Oh, wait a minute. We got some breaking news. Now, this is what I really want to know, though. This is what I really want to get into. AEW, All Elite Wrestling, had their pay-per-view earlier today, this afternoon. What do you think was the better show? What was the stronger pay-per-view? What was the overall stronger showing? Was it AEW All Out? Was it AEW's pay-per-view from earlier today? Or was it WWE WrestlePalooza? Who won tonight? Was it the AEW pay-per-view or was it the WWE pay-per-view? What shined through? What had more? What had more for it? What had more going for it? What had more of what you asked for and what you wanted, guys? What was that tick-tock? Did we see safe booking in the WWE title match between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes tonight at WrestlePalooza? The ESPN deal, mainstream milestone, but backlash bruise. WrestlePalooza 2025 was historic. Brock Lesnar crushed John Cena while the kids cried in the arena. AJ made a shocking return and won. Stephanie McMahon crowned new women's champion. Was it a night of triumph or controversy? Did Cena deserve better? Is Vicker the right choice? Did AJ Lee's win make history? And will ESPN elevate WWE or divide the fan base? Smash that like button, subscribe, and leave your thoughts and comments, your own review below of WWE WrestlePalooza. As you know, this is Seanzviewent Entertainment, the one and only for WWE news, rumors, headlines, swerves, and surprises. And remember, in WWE, the story absolutely never ends. I can assure you of that, because here on Seanzview, there is always another arc. There is always another upload. We always are going to leave you on the edge of your seats wanting more and expecting a hell of a lot more where that came from, because there is always a hell of a lot more where that came from, and I can assure you of that. But viewers, fans, and subscribers, here it is. Here's what I'm going to bring to you. Amidst all this, after all we saw, after all we witnessed, after all we sat back, we heard it, we felt it. Was this ESPN move the right move? Was it the right step in the direction, or is it just getting to be too much? The arena tonight, you saw some seats up in the upper deck that obviously were not filled, maybe tarped off, blacked off. I don't know. But one of the things that the WWE didn't need tonight was for the show to have blackouts, for it to, pause, for it to just shut off. Because I know a couple of times when I was watching it, the stream for ESPN, while I have the Hulu deal, the Disney deal, I can tell you that there were a few botches tonight. There was a few things that went on that, if you're paying $30 a month, especially if you buy this ESPN app and you don't watch anything else but WWE, you're basically only using it once a month. You're only watching ESPN once a month if you don't watch any other football or any other sports. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But, I mean, they made this feel like a mini WrestleMania. And I've been saying this for weeks, ever since Wrestle Palooza was announced, that this was going to be a mini WrestleMania, and that is exactly what this felt tonight. Were you happy with the results? What would you have changed? Who would have you had come out the winners, the losers? How would you have booked it? Guys, make no mistake about it. This is historic for every reason imaginable. But, of course, there is going to be the odds of favoritism, negativity, pluses, positives. There's going to be a lot of different things said from a lot of different people during this very episode, during Wrestle Palooza. But how would you grade it? How would you value it? Is this a pay-per-view? Was it remarkable enough? Was it monumental enough? Was it memorable enough? And what about the fact that John Cena and Brock Lesnar was supposed to be the main event, the closing act, but they kicked off the show? That was the first match you saw. That was the first match you witnessed tonight at WWE Wrestle Palooza. And again, viewers, did it live up to the name? Did it live up to the expectations? And with CM Punk and AJ Lee getting their win and getting the victory, and with Brock Lesnar destroying John Cena, and then the hellacious WWE title match, it was pure fear between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. And we know that they were going to raise the bar in the main event, and that is exactly what they did. But what I want you to do again, guys, is right now, thoughts, prayers, and our hearts go out to a mass shooting. Viewers, a mass shooting at a wedding reception leaves at least one dead, multiple wounded. One person was killed and several others were injured in a mass shooting that broke out during what is believed to have been a wedding reception in New Hampshire. And again, my thoughts and my prayers go out to each and every one of you that endured or suffered or went through this hellacious massacre after the pay-per-view. Obviously, absolutely horrible, tragic, sad, just a miscarriage of justice. I mean, the last several weeks between Charlie Kirk dying, no matter your opinions, your views, if you're in the Reds, the Blues, Republican, Democrat, I don't care what you are or what your sentiments are, that is absolutely out of control, and it's ridiculous. And there's just no violence, no guns, no knives. It shouldn't come to this. It shouldn't come to shootings and killings. There was nothing thrilling about any of that. None of that at all. Just sick, sinister, guys. What do you think about Paul Heyman aligning with Brock Lesnar again? What about Chris Statlander winning the AEW Women's Championship? And again, guys, what was really, truly, was it AEW or was it WWE tonight? Beth Phoenix suffered a brutal attack after her debut return at AEW. Tony Khan reveals why AEW may keep early start times for future pay-per-views. Also, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Lee, man, how did she look tonight? Did you think that there was ring rust, or did she look like she was back in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015? Adam Page downplays WWE counter-programming during the AEW All Out post-show. What did you think about the new WWE debuting the new Then, Now, and Forever Together intro at Wrestle Palooza on ESPN? Hangman Page retains the world title in an incredibly long AEW All Out main event in Canada. And with John Cena getting annihilated, will we see John Cena ever again following this? What did you think about the return of The Undertaker and Pat McAfee? After a 3-month absence, Pat McAfee returned tonight. Also, I think this was the weekend of returns, because we also saw Jack Perry return to reunite with Luchasaurus in a surprising fashion at AEW All Out. Now remember, Luchasaurus almost died, almost lost his life. He was on his deathbed, but luckily, thankfully, valiantly, he battled back and he's good. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Pac made his return during the coffin match with Jon Moxley and the superstar that Jon Moxley went against, Darby Allin. Corey Graves' condition looking pretty grave after that F5 from Brock Lesnar on SmackDown. Kushida Okada defies the odds to retain unified title AEW All Out. The Miz references Bryan Danielson over safe wrestling during Road to WrestlePalooza show. Mercedes Moné survives TBS title at AEW All Out, and MJF's future after brutal loss at AEW All Out revealed. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers according to those in the know. We are going to have a follow-up, as we always do, multiple videos a day. If you like this kind of content, remember to hype up this video. Donate below with a Super Thanks donation by using your credit card in the comment section, or simply become a channel member today, because we are wide open, and there is no joke. There is no choke. There is a hell of a lot of hope. There's a hell of a lot left in the gears of Sean's View Entertainment, because we are damnly well clear. Now hit my subscribe button, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. Oh, that's damn true. Later.